It's time for exciting live and local sports action on Richmond's very own WBON TV, the leader in local sports television. Remember to like our YouTube channel so you'll never miss any of our live sports coverage. And support these great local sponsors who support our community. Now, here's your announcers for the game.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome in to Alumni Coliseum McBrayer Arena. Tom Gross, Michael Watkins here with you on WBONTV.com for the All-A Classic Championship games. The ladies first, Tom, as it should be, and today the ladies, we've got a pretty good game of Walton Verona taking on the Banshees of Bethlehem. We've seen these two teams kind of make their way through the tournament and will square off to take home the right to be the All-A Classic champion. And this tournament, Tom, is a very unique thing. It's come here to Richmond again. It's the third straight year it's been back here in the city of Richmond after a little bit of a hiatus over in Frankfort. And it's a really good tournament to be a part of. You are a state champion if you win these games. And I actually got to play in this All-A Classic tournament when I was in high school. And a lot of teams set out as a goal before the season to become All-A Classic state champions. So to be able to do that is a really big deal, and these two teams today, Walton Verona and Bethlehem, have a chance to do so.
It's going to be a great game, Michael, and I was looking at the records coming in. A total of 6 losses out of 42 games, and it's unbelievable the talent that's here. We've got a couple of great girls basketball teams, and we've got a couple of teams here, Michael, that might make some noise and get to the Sweet 16.
Well, for Walton Verona, they are coached by Mark Klinkenbeard. The Bearcats are out of Region 8, District 32, and they come in with a record of 16-4. They are 8-2 in their region. As for the Banshees of Bethlehem, they are coached by Jason Clark, and the Banshees are out of Region 5, District 19. They have 2 losses on the season. They are 20-2, and we come here live on WBON TV at EKU, a great place to host this tournament, Tom. It really is kind of in the center of the state for all these teams to come here and be able to play this tournament and this championship game on a college floor. It just makes, I think, the game seem more important because of where they're playing it at. And EKU as a university, it's a good way for them to host it because it gives the chance to kind of showcase the university to potential students in the very near future, or maybe even families that have little ones that come here. And it gives them a chance to kind of show off this university and this campus to maybe some even younger future colonels.
You know, the cool thing about this, we were handed a card here in memory of Stanley. It's Steidel, I believe, is how you pronounce that. And Steidel, and he was the one who came up with this idea, hey, let's give the small schools in the state of Kentucky a chance to win a state championship. And man, it's grown into something. I mean, you got to win a feeder tournament to even get into this thing.
Yeah, so. And for these two teams, Bethlehem knocked off Berea in the very first game of the entire All-A Classic State Tournament. Knocked off Berea 64-13 on Wednesday morning. They defeated West Carter in round 2, 64-43. They defeated Danville 53-36 to get to the championship game today. As for Walton Verona, they knocked off Newport Central Classic in overtime in the first round, 43-41. Defeated Shelby Valley 37-31 in round 2. In the semifinals yesterday, defeated Owensboro Catholic 60-41, and that is how they find themselves here in the All-A Classic State Championship game. We are 12 minutes away from the tip-off, folks, live on here on WBONTV.com. Don't go away. We'll take one commercial break and come back live at EKU. McBrayer Arena is the host for the All-A Classic State Championship game back in 3 minutes on WEKY and WBONTV.com.
Got a little downtime during the All-A Classic? Come on out to Galaxy Bowling and Champions Bar and Grill. Play a game of pool, enjoy the live entertainment 7 days a week, and check out the arcade full of all new games. Great for a party or fun with a group. For a little break from all the basketball action, check out Galaxy Bowling Center, just 2 miles from EKU at 1025 Amberley Way in Richmond. That's just off the interstate, exit 87 in Richmond. Galaxy Bowling Center and Champions Bar and Grill.
All A Classic basketball fans, are you hungry for melt in your mouth pot roast or meatloaf just like Mom used to make? Then before or after the big games, head over to your Richmond Golden Corral. They've got all your home-style favorites, from fried chicken and slow-cooked smoked meats to oven-fresh yeast rolls and a chocolate waterfall that flows all day, every day. Plus, Golden Corral adds sirloin steak to their endless buffet daily after 4 p.m. and on Saturday and Sunday after 11 a.m. So before or after the big game, be sure to stop by your Richmond Golden Corral, where your choice rules.
Kid to Kid in Richmond is the best in kids resale and maternity too. Kid to Kid has clothes for all ages from newborn all the way up to preteen. Kid to Kid has toys and games that every kid can have fun with. Plus, Kid to Kid will purchase your gently used clothing or toys. Kid to Kid also takes swings, bouncers, high chairs, ride-on toys, and other kid essentials. For more information, like Kid to Kid Madison County on Facebook or stop by 1013 Sylvia Drive next to Dairy Queen in Richmond.
I'm Michelle. And I'm Jennifer. And in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Kokudet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond. We can't wait to see you.
The LA Classic Championship games on WBONTV.com. We will join the radio broadcast on WEKY at 12 o'clock. Tom, we have this championship game and this tournament here with a heavy heart this year. Of course, Stan Steidel, the man that started this tournament, former basketball coach. He was a really great man, and he wanted the smaller schools to have a chance to compete for a state title, which is why he started this tournament. And you look at what Stan did. He really gave all these smaller schools in the entire state a chance to do something that can never really, I mean, that's a history-making thing is what it is. I mean, for some of these schools, they may not have a shot to win the big tournament, but you are still considered a state champion when you win this. And Stan was a great man to start this tournament. He was a guy you could always talk to. We had him on the air last year during the All-A Classic Championship games. And just to not have him here this year, it feels different, but you can feel his presence still here with this tournament because everybody knows how important he was. So continue to remember the family of Stan Steidel in your thoughts and prayers. He passed away on November the 4th, just a couple of months ago. And again, do continue to remember not only the people that were close with Stan, but the people that he impacted over his time creating the All-A Classic. So again, continue to remember the thoughts or the family of Stan Steidel, the creator of the All-A Classic State Tournament.
Yeah, it's a nice little, his wife wanted everybody in the media, everybody in the tournament here to have a copy of his, it was for his services that were held back in November 10th.
Yeah.
And that's really nice. That's a nice little keepsake and a reminder of the guy that really got this thing going.
Live here on WBON TV. Glad to have you along as the All-A Classic State Championship games coming your way here in Richmond. The starters for the Banshees of Bethlehem, 20-2. They will wear the white uniforms today. At one guard, number 10, Amelia Hodges. At forward, number 11, Ella Thompson. At the other guard position, number 15, Casey Spalding. At the other guard, number 23, Bailey Young. And at center, number 21, Micaiah Livers Bryant. For the Bearcats of Walton Verona, with the gray uniforms on, they'll be having a record of 16-4 coming into today's game. They have a guard, number 2, Haley Neely. The other guard in the position, number 10, Addison Michael. At one forward, number 20, Emma Strunk. At guard, number 31, Emma Gutman. And at the other forward position, number 44, Maggie Berger. Tom, for Bethlehem, they have a really good inside-outside game. I'll be interested to see how Walton Verona can slow down the Livers Bryant inside because she's got a big height advantage against the defenders that will be taking her on in this game today.
That's exactly right. And Bethlehem really has not had a very, I wouldn't consider, 8-10 points a very close game. And they blew Berea out in the first game, and then they had an easy 18-point game to follow that in the semifinals. So, man, I looked at the stats. I did some work on them today before the game, and if you compare these two, it looks to me like, as far as the stats are concerned, that Bethlehem ought to run away with this thing. But that's why they play the game.
Yeah.
And you got a team with Walton Verona that is scrappy, and they got to be scrappy. And their shooting's not the best in the world, but they have good defense, and they've held their opponents to 37 points a game. And Bethlehem has held their opponents to just 30.7 points per game. So defense might be the key to this whole game here this afternoon.
I think it will be a low-scoring game for Bethlehem. Ella Thompson leads the way with 17.4 points per game. Amelia Hodges is second on the team in scoring with 16 points per game. And Ella Thompson also leads the team in rebounds with 8.7 rebounds per game. As for Walton Verona, they've got to get a good game today from Emma Strunk. She averages 15.4 points per game. Emma Gutman averages 10.7. They have got to find some way to get some scoring early, I think, to kind of relieve the pressure of the defense of the Bethlehem Banshees. It's going to be a fun day. We are live here on WBONTV.com and on WEKY. A lot of important people in the house. We see Rob Meinrich, city manager over there. David McFadden, the interim president of EKU, is also in the building today. Obviously Lori Tatum Murphy, with Richmond Tourism here with us today. So it's a lot of people have to come together to put this tournament on. It doesn't just take the All-A Classic people. You have people from EKU. You have people from the city of Richmond. And this is a really big deal because it brings so many different people from the entire state here to the city of Richmond. We've seen, traffic's been a little bit of an issue this last week. The restaurants have been busier. But it is so important to the economy of the city of Richmond to have this tournament here. And we appreciate the All-A Classic folks for bringing the tournament back to Richmond, and for all the people in the city of Richmond and EKU working so hard to get the tournament back here. It's a big deal, and you can tell that when this tournament is going on, the people of Richmond really, I think, take pride in their city and want to go out of their way to help the folks that are from out of town and kind of show them around where you need to go eat at. Where's a good place to go get a steak or to get a burger? That's one thing that I've noticed in the town recently in this past week is the citizens here of Richmond helping out the folks that are not from here.
Yeah, it's definitely an economic boom for Richmond. And I've noticed just traveling around since Wednesday, you do see the added traffic, but they've done a good job with that. I mean, they get them in here. They get them off the bypass, and it's really no different than a regular college day here when the kids are in and out of class and so forth. So just excited for this championship game. Bethlehem coming out of the locker room right now, and when they came out the first time, Michael, I said, well, I can see why they've dominated. They are a big team.
Yeah, they got a lot of height on their roster. If you want some more information about the All-A Classic, you can check out allaclassic.org, or our very own Samantha Burford, my co-host for the Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show, did a story on the All-A Classic. You can go on our Facebook page for WBON-TV or our YouTube page, or simply go to WBONTV.com and find that story, click on it, and you can get all kinds of information about the history of this tournament and the economic impact it has on the city of Richmond. Let's take one more 2-minute commercial break. We will come back to EKU and McBrayer Arena in 2 minutes for the tip-off between Bethlehem and Walton Verona on the stations of Wallingford Broadcasting, WEKY, and WBONTV.com.
Got a little downtime during the All-A Classic? Come on out to Galaxy Bowling and Champions Bar and Grill. Play a game of pool, enjoy the live entertainment 7 days a week, and check out the arcade full of all new games. Great for a party or fun with a group. For a little break from all the basketball action, check out Galaxy Bowling Center, just 2 miles from EKU at 1025 Amberley Way in Richmond. That's just off the interstate, exit 87 in Richmond. Galaxy Bowling Center and Champions Bar and Grill.
All A Classic basketball fans, are you hungry for melt-in-your-mouth hot roast or meatloaf just like Mom used to make? Then before or after the big games, head over to your Richmond Golden Corral. They've got all your home-style favorites, from fried chicken and slow-cooked smoked meats to oven-fresh yeast rolls and a chocolate waterfall that flows all day, every day. Plus, Golden Corral adds sirloin steak to their endless buffet daily after 4 p.m. and on Saturday and Sunday after 11 a.m. So before or after the big game, be sure to stop by your Richmond Golden Corral, where your choice rules.
Kid to Kid in Richmond is the best in kids resale and maternity too. Kid to Kid has clothes for all ages from newborn all the way up to preteen. Kid to Kid has toys and games that every kid can have fun with. Plus, Kid to Kid will purchase your gently used clothing or toys. Kid to Kid also takes swings, bouncers, high chairs, ride-on toys, and other kid essentials. For more information, like Kid to Kid Madison County on Facebook or stop by 1013 Sylvia Drive next to Dairy Queen in Richmond.
I'm Michelle. And I'm Jennifer. And in the spring of 1992, Bishop's Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Cupcadet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop's Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond. We can't wait to see ya.
Bethlehem and Walton Verona set the square off in the All-A Classic Championship. The girls game first, the boys game will follow. It will have both games here live for you on WEKY and WBONTV.com. National anthem will take place first, and we'll have the starting lineups for each team. Of course, Bethlehem in the white uniforms today. The Bearcats of Walton Verona in the gray uniforms. Rob Meinrich going to go out there and give a little speech from the city of Richmond.
Thank you very much. On behalf of the city of Richmond, we want to welcome you to our fine city to the great game of basketball. We look forward to the partnership between the University and the All-A Classic in many years to come. Thank you very much.
Rob Meinrich and David McFadden. Rob Meinrich, city manager here for the city of Richmond, and David McFadden, the interim EKU president. Now it's time for the national anthem here on WBONTV.com and WEKY. Tom Gross, Michael Watkins here with you, WEKY, WBONTV.com, the championships of the All-A Classic live here in Richmond today. We are glad to be on the broadcast and on the call for what should be two very exciting basketball games, Tom.
Going to be great. Looking forward to it. And like I said in the pregame there, you got a team that should dominate against a very scrappy team that's a good defensive team. So we'll see how these things come together here in the next, 24 minutes?
Yeah, it should be a lot of fun. Let's try 32.
Yeah, 32.
32
I got
there
it.
you go.
Yeah.
I guess what you didn't teach math, did you?
No, thank
okay.
goodness.
Social studies.
Yeah, I'd
English. What did you teach? English?
No, art.
Art. Okay.
Yeah,
all
art and broadcasting.
Well, you don't have to teach. You don't have to count a lot in art. That's one good thing for you.
Well, you do, but you don't.
Live here on WBONTV.com, the rosters for each team being announced here first. Michael Watkins, Tom Gross, our producer on the radio side today, Jaden Johnson, our producer on the TV side, Gage Hill, and our cameraman for this girls' game, Austin Hanks. You know, Tom, I went here to EKU, and during my time here at Eastern, the campus was beginning to make that change over, but now you come on campus, you see all these new buildings, like the new rec center, the new science building. It is a lot of state-of-the-art buildings that have been redone or remodeled, and it's just been a huge overhaul here on the campus. And they outdo themselves when they host this tournament. And now the starting lineups for each team, you can see the Lady Bearcats of Walton Verona. They're cheerleaders here in front of us. Starting again for the Bearcats at guard, number 2, Neely. The other guard position, number 10, Addison Michael. At forward, leading scorer, Emma Strunk. Their second leading scorer is a guard, number 31, Emma Gutman, and Maggie Berger at forward, number 44. I think for Walton Verona, Tom, they have got to stay out of foul trouble. They can't have Gutman or Berger, their two tallest players, their most physical players, getting into foul trouble.
Yeah, and you know what's interesting, and I've got stats just for this tournament, is how Emma Struck and Haley Neely have kind of stepped up offensively for Walton Verona. They're averaging each 12.7 points per contest, and then Berger at 9 points, and Gutman, who's a great, average over the course of the season, she's only averaging 6.3 points per game, but you've got the other teams keying on their top scorers.
Started for the Banshees again, Hodges, Thompson, Spalding, Livers, Bryant, and Young. It'll be the Lady Bearcats going left to right on your radio dial. The Lady Banshees going right to left. The Bearcats will be in the gray uniforms, the blue numbers, blue letters outlined in white. And Bethlehem will have the white home uniforms, the white shorts, with the blue numbers and blue letters outlined in black. The tip-off for the All-A Classic Championship game brought to you by Batteries Unlimited. Recharge with Batteries Unlimited in Richmond. Check out their Facebook page for more information. Here's the tip-off. It's controlled by Bethlehem, and we're going right to left to begin the basketball game here in the All-A Classic State Championship game. For the basketball, it's number 15, it's Spalding. With some patient offense here early, I would expect, Tom. Got to get those early pregame jitters out of your system. 3 on its way off, and not really a huge surprise there, Tom. Just because of the energy in this crowd, and the players can certainly feel it.
It's a state championship. you know they're thinking about it. So get into the flow, and then hopefully those jitters will go away real quick.
Here's Walton Verona with it. That's Michaels, turned it over, and here come the Lady Banshees of Bethlehem in a hurry the other way. Over on the right side, here's a pump fake. Now back over on the right wing. It's Young, and she knocks down the 3. 3-0 Bethlehem early, Tom, and got to figure out the defense for Walton Verona if she gets going.
Well, they're shooting 50% from three-point range, 16 of 32 in this tournament, and that's big. That's a lot of points.
Here's Strunk, the top scorer for Walton Verona. Gets inside, kicks it out. Now Michael has it up top. She'll pump fake, drive, kick it out to Strunk. 3 on the way, tie game! It's a big answer for Emma Strunk, averaging over 15 points per game this season. And she ties us up at 3 apiece in a little, like a stacked 2-3 zone. Maybe a box and chaser for Walton Verona. Here's a 3 in the corner on its way. It's coming off. Offensive rebound for Bethlehem. And an easy 2 put up coming off for, that's number 21, Livers Bryant. And Walton Verona has a chance to take an early lead. 5:57 to play. Shot up, blocked. And Bethlehem has a fast break opportunity, a 3-on-2 break. Nice decision, and the layup is good by number 10, Hodges, as she found a crease inside, didn't force her way all the way in, stopped from about 6 feet out, and finished it off.
Michael Livers Bryant, when last trip down, she just, you tell she's pumped. I mean, she hammered that ball off the back of the glass.
Here's Strunk inside, posting up. Ball comes off the back of the iron, or back of the glass, excuse me, no good. And quickly the other way is Hodges. Hodges, same thing she did last time down, but this time she can't finish. And Walton Verona will attack the other way, trailing at 5-3, 5:12 to play in the opening period. Neely working on the defense of Young. Right side she goes. That's Gutman. And Gutman turned it over. Livers Bryant saves it in bounds, and here comes Hodges the other way. A long outlet pass. And a good defensive stand once again by Walton Verona as they will get it back. Great defense by number 31, Gutman.
Yeah, block shot. And I mean, she blocked it from the waist. She was bringing it up from the dribble, and she got a hold of it quickly and stopped that play.
5-3. Bethlehem has the lead. Here's Neely up the floor. 4:37 to play. Gutman looking inside. Ball stolen away. It's Thompson. Thompson with the defense behind her. Can't finish. They're letting them play here, Tom. I like the physicality from both teams thus far. Halfway through the first quarter, no whistles yet. Neely has it for Walton Verona. They're trying to post up Strunk. Now Strunk will come up and set a screen for Neely. Up top, it's Berger with it. Now Michael. Michael going to get inside. Nice feed, nice idea, but just threw it over the head of Berger, who was setting the screen. And it's turned back over to the benchies of Bethlehem.
Yeah, just unfortunate. Again, I think nerves still playing a part in this game. We're halfway through the first quarter.
Young in the corner, it's Livers Bryant. Crosses over, finds Thompson. Thompson nearly threw it away, almost a steal by Neely.
I like her name, good basketball name, Haley Neely.
2-point lead for Bethlehem. They've got the basketball, 3:44 to play. Spalding has it, now over to Hodges. Back to Spalding up top. They work it around over to Young. She'll drive in. Got away with the travel, but the shot comes off, and Strunk grabs the rebound.
I think that was partially blocked, too.
Up the floor, it's Michael. Michael looking around, over to Neely, back up top. Michael sets the screen. Neely dribbles behind her back, crosses over now. Looks left, picked up her dribble. Goes over to Berger, up top. Berger backing her way down. Forces the shot up, got it blocked, and a jump ball is called. Possession arrow will keep it on this end with Walton Verona as 2 subs check in. Number 24, Kylie Lay will check in for the Bearcats. And number 3, Carly Thurman in for Bethlehem.
That just was great defense there by the Livers Bryant. Just an excellent job.
Gutman can't finish. Good defense once again. Ball on the ground. Berger had it. She lost it. And then finally our first foul of the game is called. Going to be against Bethlehem. It's going to be against number 11. That's Ella Thompson, the forward. The Bearcats will inbound. They come in to, wow, how did Strunk get that one to go in? It rolled around the rim, and we are tied at 5. 2:52 to play in the first. Shot up and in by Spalding as she gets on the board, her first 2. It's 7-5, 2:40 to play in the first quarter here in the All-A Classic Championship game at McBrayer Arena.
Bethlehem, their scoring spread out, struck all the scoring for Walton Verona thus far.
Strunk is the top scorer. Emma sets a screen here, trying to get open. Bad place to pick up your dribble. Berger comes to relieve the pressure. Now over the left wing, it's Neely. Neely crosses over, gets inside off the glass. No foul call. Neely got her own rebound. And now it's Gutman. Her 3 is good. And Walton Verona has their first lead, 8-7 on the three-pointer by Gutman.
They're just a scrappy team, Michael.
Feed inside to Spalding. Over delivers Bryant. She'll drive in. Missed the shot. Again, they are letting them play. Neely up the floor. She'll go over to Lay. Back to Neely. Back to Lay in the corner. Looking inside to Berger. They'll go back up top to Neely and slow down the offense for Walton Verona on top, 8-7 with 94 seconds to play in the first quarter. Looking inside. Strunk. Got it. Blocked by Livers Bryant.
Wow.
That looked like an NBA type of defensive play, Tom.
Get that thing out of here.
Livers Bryant checks out 3 subs in the game for Bethlehem, and there's a sub coming in for Walton Verona. That's number 3, Paige Huser. Minute 28 to play. Walton Verona inbounds it to Strunk. She got it quickly knocked away, and it's turned over to Bethlehem. Here's Young on the attack. She'll hand it off. 3 on the way from Thompson's coming off. And the rebound is Strunk. Neely up the floor for Walton Verona. They lead by 1. A minute 10 to play in the first quarter. Neely dribbles right. A little ISO play for her. Now she'll back it up. Neely, good defense by Young. Now they're going to go inside to Strunk, posting up. Hands it off to Huser. Now back out to Neely. Neely finds her way inside, kicks it out to Gutman. Back to Neely. Pump fakes, drives inside, and she is going to be called for the travel. Never really could make up her mind, Tom. She had a couple of open shots, passed those up to drive inside, and then the indecisiveness is what forced that turnover there.
And Hodges and Young had a little to contribute to that on defense as well.
Here is Young. Over to number 3. That's Thurman who just checked in. Swing it around. Up top. Young's got it. So drive inside. Good defense once again. And the rebound controlled by Strunk. She lost it, but it will go over to Walton Verona on the exchange.
Yeah, Bailey Young got a hand in there and slapped it away, and it was off of her last. So
Tom,
we're down to 19 seconds.
5 points, 4 rebounds for Strunk thus far. An 8-7 lead for Walton Verona, as this might be the last possession of the first quarter. Neely gets a screen. Neely driving in, kicking it out. Gutman, her 3 from the corner is short. And will we get a shot? We will at the buzzer. It is coming off at the end of 1. It's 8-7 Walton Verona. We thought it might be a low-scoring game. To this point, it has been just that. Lady Bearcats have a 1-point lead after 1, and we'll come right back in 1 minute on WEKY and WBONTV.com.
Got a little downtime during the All-A Classic? Come on out to Galaxy Bowling and Champions Bar and Grill. Play a game of pool, enjoy the live entertainment 7 days a week, and check out the arcade full of all new games. Great for a party or fun with a group. For a little break from all the basketball action, check out Galaxy Bowling Center, just 2 miles from EKU at 1025 Amberley Way in Richmond. That's just off the interstate, exit 87 in Richmond. Galaxy Bowling Center and Champions Bar and Grill.
All A Classic basketball fans, are you hungry for melt-in-your-mouth hot roast or meatloaf just like Mom used to make? Then before or after the big games, head over to your Richmond Golden Corral. They've got all your home-style favorites, from fried chicken and slow-cooked smoked meats to oven-fresh yeast rolls and a chocolate waterfall that flows all day, every day. Plus, Golden Corral adds sirloin steak to their endless buffet daily after 4 p.m. and on Saturday and Sunday after 11 a.m. So before or after the big game, be sure to stop by your Richmond Golden Corral, where your choice rules.
Emma Strunk for the Bearcats, 5 points, 4 rebounds. It's a 1-point lead for Walton Verona after one. A little box and chaser defense once again for Walton Verona as they are chasing Thompson. They are chasing Hodges from Bethlehem, who's got it now. It's swinging around and driving in. A tough shot put up and in by Ella Thompson. 9-8, Bethlehem back in front.
That's just a good, strong move there. Take it to the hole. If the defense isn't going to be in your way, take it right on into the glass and lay it in, and she did.
Now Gutman kicking it out. Gutman gets it back in the corner. A little exchange on the possession, or on the position. Neely thought about a three again. The indecisiveness, Neely not wanting to shoot.
Double clutch twice already tonight, this afternoon.
Here's Lay with it in the corner. Now back to Neely. Neely crossing over, gets inside, kicks it out to Gutman. She'll pump fake, drive inside, tough shot, and going to be whistled for a foul is Livers Bryant. A trip is the call.
Yeah, I was going to say, because she didn't really touch her body or hands, but they got their feet tangled up, and Livers Bryant, the unfortunate recipient of that personal foul.
Michael back in for Lay for Walton Verona, and back in for Bethlehem. Number 24, Philatro.
Michael, 2 fouls on Bethlehem in this game thus far. Walton Verona yet to commit a personal foul.
Yeah, I like the referees letting them play. This is a big game. Let the ladies figure out who's going to be the winner.
It's like the asphalt court with the chain nets. A little better facility than that here, though.
Neely's got it. She'll drive in. A good move, and she can't finish. Livers Bryant comes up high to grab the rebound for Bethlehem, and those are baskets, Tom, you've got to have in a state championship game.
Yeah, when it's close, you've got to have those.
Ball thrown up top. Spalding able to corral it. Now she drives inside, kicks it out to Livers Bryant. Young gets it. She'll drive in, get a nice screen. Step back jumper off the back of the rim, controlled by Walton Verona. Outlet to Strunk. Strunk up to Michael in the corner. Her three. Too hard, and the rebound to Bethlehem. 6:10 to play in the quarter. Only one basket thus far in quarter number 2. Here's Hodges. Nearly threw it away. Hodges cuts back door. Ball tipped around. Hodges able to corral it. She drives in. Tough shot is in.
Wow.
She hits the deck and somehow knocks it down to give Bethlehem an 11-8 lead with 5:48 to play in the first half.
That's her 4th point of the game, and that was just a circus shot.
Michael cuts up top to get the basketball. Down inside to Strunk. Tough catch. Strunk forces up the shot. Couldn't knock it down. And we have got a whistle and a foul called against Addison Michael of Walton Verona. Tom, Bethlehem trailed 8-7 after one. They have scored all 4 points here in the quarter, now taking an 11-8 lead with 5.5 to play in the first half.
First foul against Walton Verona at the 5:33 mark of the second quarter. I don't think I've seen a game like that in a long time.
Young will swing it around. It's Spalding driving in. The Red Sea kind of parted for her, Tom, and she's able to find a crease and lay it in. It's 13-8, Bethlehem on top.
That's her 4th point, and looks like Bethlehem wanting to extend it here a little bit.
Neely with it up top for the Lady Bearcats. She'll dribble left, get a screen now. Looking around, had an open shot. Decides to swing it around over to Huser. Now it's Michael. Michael on the attack. Drives in. Tough shot. Puts it in. Great defense from Bethlehem, but better shot making by Addison Michael to give or to trim that lead down to 3. It's Bethlehem 13, Walton Verona 10.
That's their first basket of this quarter.
Livers Bryant swings it around to Young. She'll pump fake, step back. On the right side, Spalding drives in. Now backs it up. She'll go back to her corner. Looking to try to get it over to Young. Now it's Hodges up top. Hodges, the top scorer for Bethlehem. We've got an offensive foul call against the Lady Banshees. A moving screen, and the Bethlehem faithful don't like the call.
Well, it's a good call. Livers Bryant never got set. You got to be set when you set the screen. If your feet are moving along with the offensive player, you're going to get hammered for that call every time.
Good crowd on hand here for the All-A Classic State Championship. 13-10. Lady Bearcats with the lead. Berger swings it over to Neely. Now it's Strunk posting up at the corner of the free throw line. Strunk working on Hodges, and she's fouled. Easy call for the official as Hodges reached in and commits the personal. Well, they call that on number 21, Tom. That's going to be against Livers Bryant.
That's her third, I believe, isn't it?
Her second. Strunk misses the front end of the free throws. And checking in for the first time for Walton Verona, number 13, Audrey Carrico.
First free throw of the game. Now the second.
Strunk knocks it down, and it's a 2-point Bethlehem lead right into Michael, who knocks down the jumper. That'll tie us up at 13 as the inbounder just threw it over the top of Hodges, and Michael gets the steal. Young to Livers Bryant. Shot is good. Livers Bryant just found her way inside, and the most athletic player on the court puts it up over the defender, and Bethlehem back on top by 2.
And the tallest player on the court, too.
Here's Michael looking inside to Strunk. Finds her. Strunk inside. Can't finish. Had attracted 4 defenders to her, Tom. Now Hodges trying to answer. She threw it up. That is a veteran move. She heard the whistle and threw up the shot as the whistle came in. Almost finished the shot off, but will now go to the free throw line for 2 shots. 15-13. Bethlehem with the 2-point lead. And Hodges knocks down the free throw. Subs coming back in for each team as Bethlehem extends that lead to 16-13. Amelia Hodges averages 16 points per game on the season. That free throw gives Bethlehem a 4-point lead with 3 minutes and 10 seconds to play. And Neely will bring it up the floor.
Well, Hodges has averaged 18 a game in this tournament, and she's got 6 right now. So
she's the lady that Walton Verona is giving the attention to on the box and chaser. Here's a 3 on the way up, and Strunk is going to be called for the over-the-back foul. 2:51 to play. It's a 4-point lead. And, Tom, I don't even think we've had a timeout yet in this first half.
No, we have not.
It's been a very well-executed, well-played, well-called game to this point.
Yeah, it's fun to watch, and I love it when they let them play.
High-level basketball.
Right, and none of this little tic-tac, blow the whistle every 2 minutes.
Hodges over to Spalding on the left wing. She'll drive in. Stop, pop, jumper short, and the rebound is tipped around, controlled by Livers Bryant, and she nearly threw it away. As the shot is up, we've got a whistle and a blocking foul as Carly Thurman drove in, and she will draw the foul from number 13, Audrey Carrico.
Well, the Walton Verona fans a little upset with that call, but that's judgment.
First free throw comes off. As the old adage says, Tom, the ball don't lie. Walton Verona fans, they don't like the foul call, and the free throw is missed. So one more free throw coming up.
I've caught the ball in a lie before.
2.5 to play. Second free throw is good for Thurman, and the lead is up to 5.
Must have been a half-truth. She made 1 of 2 there.
I'll take that. Gutman down the right sideline with it. Good defense by Spalding right there with her. Gutman will drive right. Neely kind of replace her up top. Gutman will find Neely. Now Berger sets a screen. Neely over on the right side. It's Lay. Back to Neely up top. Now over to Gutman. Gutman driving in. Kicks it back up to Neely. Neely trying to lure the defense to sleep. Dribbles in. It's traveled with it. It was a good move, Tom, but took an extra step. And Bethlehem will have the basketball on a 5-point lead with 2 minutes to play in the first half.
Well, they like to stretch the lead. They like to get a double-digit lead at halftime and then come out and really turn on the Jets. So let's see what happens here.
Neely over on Spalding. Now it's Thurman back to Spalding. Shot comes off. A good box out, but an even better offensive rebound by Reed, who just checked in, and a steal by Lay. Walton Verona able to get the basketball back, try to cut into this lead before the half. 1:30 to play in the second quarter. Here's Lay with it. She'll dribble it over to Strunk. Strunk looking around. Over to Lay up top. Swing it over to the right side to Neely. They're trying to find Strunk on a backdoor cut. Couldn't see her. Now it's Lay on the left wing. Lay inside to Strunk. Posting up. Shot comes off.
They're playing a great defense against her in this game.
Here's Hodges, a nice feed. Layup comes off with the offensive rebound. Put back up. And it'll be 2 free throws coming up for Bailey Bishop of Bethlehem.
They nailed Emma Gutman on that, and she was straight up and down, but it just was a lot of body contact.
Free throw comes off. 18-13, Bethlehem with the lead here in the first half. 1:01 to play in quarter number 2 from the All-A Classic State Championship game. Both free throws come off, and the Bearcats able to hang around right now, Tom. There's not been a ton of free throws for Bethlehem, but they've missed quite a few of them.
Yeah, they're 50%, 3 of 6 right now. That's got to do better than that.
Gutman, a 3. It's good from the top of the key. And Walton Verona trims that 5-point lead down to 2 with 40 seconds to play in the first half. Spalding over to Thurman. Her jumper is short. And Walton Verona grabs the rebound with a chance to tie this up or take the lead. Long feed up to Berger, able to corral it. Off the glass, she can't finish. And Bethlehem, as Hodges will come up the floor in a hurry. 20 seconds to play in the first half. Hodges spins around, kicks it out, 3 on the way. It's short. Offensive rebound to Bishop. Kicks back out to Reith. And now it's Hodges with 10 seconds to play. Lay matched up with her. 5 seconds. Hodges. It's Thurman at the buzzer. Shot comes off, and the first half comes to an end. What an exciting first half it was. Bethlehem 18, Walton Verona 16. We will take a 2-minute commercial break and come back for the halftime stats on the Bishop's Small Engine Repair Halftime Show. Don't go away, folks. Back in 2 minutes on WEKY and WBONTV.com.
Kid to Kid in Richmond is the best in kids resale and maternity too. Kid to Kid has clothes for all ages from newborn all the way up to preteen. Kid to Kid has toys and games that every kid can have fun with. Plus, Kid to Kid will purchase your gently used clothing or toys. Kid to Kid also takes swings, bouncers, high chairs, ride-on toys, and other kid essentials. For more information, like Kid to Kid Madison County on Facebook or stop by 1013 Sylvia Drive next to Dairy Queen in Richmond.
I'm Michelle.
And I'm Jennifer, and in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Kokudet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond. We can't wait to see ya.
Got a little downtime during the All-A Classic? Come on out to Galaxy Bowling and Champions Bar and Grill. Play a game of pool, enjoy the live entertainment 7 days a week, and check out the arcade full of all new games. Great for a party or fun with a group. For a little break from all the basketball action, check out Galaxy Bowling Center, just 2 miles from EKU at 1025 Amberley Way in Richmond. That's just off the interstate, exit 87 in Richmond. Galaxy Bowling Center and Champions Bar and Grill.
All A Classic basketball fans, are you hungry for melt-in-your-mouth hot roast or meatloaf just like Mom used to make? Then before or after the big games, head over to your Richmond Golden Corral. They've got all your home-style favorites, from fried chicken and slow-cooked smoked meats to oven-fresh yeast rolls and a chocolate waterfall that flows all day, every day. Plus, Golden Corral adds sirloin steak to their endless buffet daily after 4 p.m. and on Saturday and Sunday after 11 a.m. So before or after the big game, be sure to stop by your Richmond Golden Corral, where your choice rules.
They are honoring Stan Steidel right now at the half with a little memorial for him, and a great way to honor a great man, Tom.
Yeah, it's fantastic, and some of the family here, as well as officials of the tournament, a lot of people that have been involved with it over the years, and it's just neat to see. Here's his legacy, and as long as this tournament goes on, his legacy will live on in basketball in the state of Kentucky. So it's just a fabulous thing.
His family here at the top of the key here. We'll have Austin see if he could get their family, a shot of them and his family, the grandkids, the great-grandkids, and again, just honoring Stan Steidel. What an amazing guy. The city of Richmond with a little bit of an honor thing as well, giving them something in memory of Stan, a plaque I see, and it's just, it is sad because this would not be able to happen if it weren't for Stan's title. So not even have him with us this year, it just feels like there is a void that is missing here at this year's tournament.
It's neat to see the community along with all the officials, and they presented a beautiful clock, and it's got an inscription on the front we can't see from here, but a plaque as well, and it's going to mean a lot to the children and the grandchildren as well.
Yeah, and you can see too a lot of the people here, Tom, that are involved in the All-A Classic this year are wearing those red sweater vests that Stan was so popular. He was known for wearing that sweater vest, and they're taking a little shot of the family here. David McFadden, Rob Meinritz, Lori Tatum Murphy in there with this shot. And it's just a good way to honor, again, an amazing man for what he was able to do and bring this tournament together, bring these smaller schools together. And Austin, see if you can get a shot of all the guys, the staff wearing the red sweater vest and just kind of show. I'm assuming that is going to be in honor of Stan. Again, he was known for that. He wore those red sweater vests. And you can see everybody that is involved with the All-A Classic itself, the staff here this year, wearing those red sweater vests in honor of Stan Steidel. We are at halftime, Tom, here at the All-A Classic State Championship game. It is Bethlehem 18, Walton Verona 16, a very exciting first half. Let's take another commercial break. When we come back, we will run down the stats here on the Bishop's Small Engine Repair halftime show. At Bishop's, a variety of outdoor power equipment is second to none. Visit bishopssmallenginerepair.com or their location on North Estill Avenue in Richmond for all the latest brands at Bishop's. Back in 2 minutes, live on 92.5 WEKY and on WBONTV.com.
Kid to Kid in Richmond is the best in kids resale and maternity too. Kid to Kid has clothes for all ages from newborn all the way up to preteen. Kid to Kid has toys and games that every kid can have fun with. Plus, Kid to Kid will purchase your gently used clothing or toys. Kid to Kid also takes swings, bouncers, high chairs, ride-on toys, and other kid essentials. For more information, like Kid to Kid Madison County on Facebook or stop by 1013 Sylvia Drive next to Dairy Queen in Richmond.
I'm Michelle. And I'm Jennifer. And in the spring of 1992, Bishop's Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Cupcadet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop's Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond. We can't wait to see ya.
Got a little downtime during the All-A Classic? Come on out to Galaxy Bowling and Champions Bar and Grill. Play a game of pool, enjoy the live entertainment 7 days a week, and check out the arcade full of all new games. Great for a party or fun with a group. For a little break from all the basketball action, check out Galaxy Bowling Center, just 2 miles from EKU at 1025 Amberley Way in Richmond. That's just off the interstate, exit 87 in Richmond. Galaxy Bowling Center and Champions Bar and Grill.
All-A Classic basketball fans, are you hungry for melt-in-your-mouth pot roast or meatloaf just like Mom used to make? Then before or after the big games, head over to your Richmond Golden Corral. They've got all your home-style favorites, from fried chicken and slow-cooked smoked meats to oven-fresh yeast rolls and a chocolate waterfall that flows all day, every day. Plus, Golden Corral adds sirloin steak to their endless buffet daily after 4 p.m. and on Saturday and Sunday after 11 a.m. So before or after the big game, be sure to stop by your Richmond Golden Corral, where your choice rules.
Back on WEKY 92.5 and WBONTV.com on the Bishop Small Engine Repair halftime show. Tom, a good first half for Emma Strunk, but she did pretty much all of her damage in the first quarter. Strunk with 6 points, 5 rebounds, but kind of quieted down in the second quarter. Gutman knocked down a big three there toward the end of the second quarter to keep this game within striking distance, and when it felt like Bethlehem had a chance to extend the lead, a couple of missed easy opportunities, a couple of missed free throws, allowing Walton Verona to hang around, and then Gutman knocked down that big three to trim that lead back down to 2 before the half.
Yeah, I'm concerned about Haley Neely. My concern is she's hesitant to take a shot. She scored in the last game. She scored against Owensboro Catholic 17 points to lead the team in that game. So, well, actually second with 20 behind Struck, but still in this game, though, she's doing other things. She's got assists and she's got 5 rebounds to tie for the lead for the team. So we'll see if she won't pick it up offensively for Walton Verona in the second half.
Neely almost looks a little bit too passive right now. They need to kind of see if she can get it going. She was 0 of 2 from the field, had 5 rebounds there for the smallest player on the floor to pick up 5 rebounds, which is tied for the game lead. I give her credit for that, but she's got a couple of turnovers, and she's really not taking advantage of the shot selection that Bethlehem is giving her. They're almost daring her to shoot in the first half, and she did not take advantage of that.
Yeah, when you are wide open, and there was 2 or 3 times I can remember she was wide open, top of the key, 3-point distance, which she can hit, as she looked and she clutched.
Yeah.
You know, you could tell she's just real hesitant. Should I take it or should I not? And hopefully Coach got to talk to her and she'll come out firing here in the second half.
Walton Verona with only 3 players scoring, 6 points from Strunk, 6 points from Gutman, 4 from Madison Michael. For the Bethlehem Banshees, they have 2 points from Thompson, 2 from Livers Bryant, 6 from Hodges, 4 from Spalding, 3 from Young, and 1 from Thurman. They have 6 different players that have scored in the first half. And you got to give Walton Verona some defensive credit. They went to that box and chaser, and Ella Thompson, who averages over 17 points per game, Tom, only with 2 in the first half.
Right.
And Amelia Hodges, who averages over 16 points per game and averages 18 for the tournament.
Yeah.
She only has 6 in the first half.
Right.
They have done a really good job defensively against this Bethlehem Lady Banshees basketball team.
Michael, no real foul trouble. For Walton Verona, they've got Michael with 2 personal fouls. For Bethlehem, Thompson and Livers Bryant each have 2.
For Bethlehem, Tom, and Walton Verona, you've got to give each team credit. The execution, the coaching, and I'll even give the officials credit. That was maybe the best first half I've seen this year in all our games we have called as far as just the high level of basketball. Here's a jumper on the way by Michael to get the second half started at 3, and it's knocked down to make it 19-18 Walton Verona.
That gives her 7 points. She's the leading scorer in the ball game.
So Bethlehem trying to answer on this end. Hodges inside. It's number 11, Thompson, again, only with 2 points in the first half. They got to find a way to get either her or Hodges going.
The scrappy defense is paying off for Walton Verona.
The box and chaser. It's Young inside, and we're tied. We're making a 1 point lead, Bethlehem, 20-19, after the jumper by Young. Now Michael, double team to the corner. Finds a cutting Gutman. Over to Neely. Neely will drive in, kick it out to Strunk. Strunk forces her way inside and cannot knock it down. Got her own rebound on the offensive glass. Kicks it out to Berger. She'll try a three. It's good. 22-20 as Berger knocks it down. And it's a 2 point lead for Walton Verona. Wow. Young will try to answer. It's coming off. Strunk had the rebound knocked away, but it's out of bounds to Walton Verona.
It's like all of a sudden somebody flipped the switch and everybody's shooting from 3 point range now for Walton Verona.
Neely will come over to get the inbounds. Down the left sideline she comes, being pressured by Young. Neely get a screen from Berger. Bounce pass over to Gutman. Gutman tried to find Strunk. It's Neely who comes to relieve the pressure. Neely going to drive inside. Blocked by Livers Bryant. Wow. She is patrolling the paint here today, folks.
That's her second block of the game. She's actually had 3, but the one wasn't even on the way up. She blocked it waist level. So
inbounds to Berger. Livers Bryant caught napping, and Berger backs her way down. She scored 5 straight for Walton Verona, and they lead by 4. Thompson to Spalding. Young dribbles in. Now it's Livers Bryant. She'll drive in. Now backs her way down. Fadeaway jumper is good.
Line driver, baby, right through the bottom.
24-22. Neely comes across the midcourt stripe. Slows it down. Gets a screen from Berger. Neely.
Whoa.
Looking around. Another screen from Berger up top. Bethlehem fans asking for a moving screen, but Berger was standing right there at the top of the key. Feet inside to Strunk. Off the glass and in.
Look out.
And now Michael picks up her third, and their coach pleading to her. That was not even necessary, but that is the third of Addison Michael, and she is her team's best defender, Tom.
Yeah.
She's been the matchup with Hodges in the box and chaser. She's been the chaser on that defense, and now she comes out with her third personal foul. Probably won't see her till at least the beginning stages of the fourth quarter.
She's upset with herself, but rightly so. She knows that wasn't necessary, especially when you're up 4 points in the game.
Thompson over to Young. 3 is good. Woo! Got away with the travel on the left wing. Did Thompson, and it pays dividends as now Walton Verona has to call a timeout on the inbounds pass. 26-25. It's been a fun third quarter, Tom. 3 minutes in. 30-second timeout for Walton Verona. We will keep it right here. And after the way the first half went, Tom, I did not expect this here in the third quarter, but both teams have come out firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, it was like conservative city in the first half for both teams, but now it's, oh my gosh, you can't believe how nice this looks compared to what we saw in the first half. And the competition level has just been kicked up a notch on all players, not just, 1 or 2. Everybody's coming out there, and everybody's thinking, man, we only got 2 quarters to a state championship. Let's play some basketball.
That's exactly what I was going to say. These two coaches talking to their players, letting them know that we are literally, ladies, 16 minutes away from a state championship. How bad do you want it? And to this point in the third quarter, not even halfway through it, these two teams have picked up their level of play, which was already the best I'd seen all year in the first half. Berger kicks it out to Lay. Now it's Neely. She'll dribble in, crosses over, feeds inside to Berger, who has got 7 here in the quarter.
Wow.
And it's Walton Verona back on top by 3, 28-25.
It's the Neely Berger show right now, and it's working.
Thompson out to Young. 3 on its way. Tie game. Back-to-back triples for Young. And we're tied at 28.
11 for Young in the ball game.
Back-to-back triples for her. Berger with 7 in the quarter. Those two ladies have come out on fire here in the third period. Strunk draws the foul as Livers Bryant tried to get another rejection. She clipped the wrist of Emma Strunk, who will now shoot 2 free throws.
I love the Jumbotron in here, man. I wish I could see it a little better. Right.
First free throw from Strunk comes off.
I'm going to have to come watch a game where I'm not calling it and just enjoy the TV up there. I need that in my living room.
We'd have to watch the Super Bowl on that next Sunday, wouldn't it?
That would be wonderful.
Strunk knocks down 1 of 2, and Walton Verona back in front, 29-28, 4:05 to play in the first half.
Well, Strunk's the only one shot free throws for Walton Verona, and she's 2 for 4.
Livers Bryant whistled for the charge, and who else but Berger, who has been on fire on both ends here in the third quarter, stood in there to take the charge, and that is her 4th, Tom, her 4th personal foul on Livers Bryant, and that'll make it a little bit easier for Berger and Neely, who get inside the paint for Walton Verona, to find a basket. Neely up the floor for Walton Verona. 3:53 to play in the third quarter. Neely crosses over. Kicks it out, had a wide open lane, but didn't take it.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Berger backs her way down. Neely back up top with it, crosses over the free throw line. Now draws a double team, backs it out, sets the offense up for Walton Verona. Throws it right side to Gutman. 3:32 to play in the third quarter. Gutman gonna dribble left, over to Neely. Neely will try a 3, it's good! They've been begging her to shoot that all game long. She finally does and knocks it down.
Yeah, 1 for 1, 3 of them. That'll give her some confidence. You watch, she'll start firing now.
She got tired of the defense backing off and makes them pay. Spalding over to Hodges. Great defense by Lay right there with her. Hodges draws a double team, throws it up to Spalding. Now kicked over to Thompson. Left wing, it's Thurman. Back up top, Thompson. Now Spalding, she'll try a 3. It's good. Where was this in the first half? Sign us up for more. 32-31, Walton Verona on top by a point. Now Neely gets inside, now slows it down. She'll dribble it out up top and set the offense up for the Lady Bearcats. 2:30 to play in the third quarter. Neely a 3, it's good! Are you kidding me? String music by Neely. 35-31, 2:20 to play.
Amazing.
Thompson kicks it out to Spalding. Now it's a jumper from the left corner coming off. Rebound, Neely had it, lost it, but gets it back.
Her 6th rebound of the game.
Neely taking over here in the third, crosses over, draws the foul, count the basket! Are you kidding me? Haley Neely with 9. They get 8 points here in the quarter, looking to make it 9 at the free throw line.
Wow.
Neely with back-to-back three-pointers, and this time the hoop and harm with the free throw on the way. 37-31, 2:01 to play in the third, and this young lady has taken over here in the third quarter. She's got 9. Berger with 7 here in the quarter. It's a 7-point Walton Verona lead.
I think somebody stole her mojo in the first half.
We got a whistle and a charge. Walton Verona has got Uncle Mo all over them right now. The momentum is all on the side of the Lady Bearcats, and Bethlehem wants to talk it over. Full timeout, 7-point lead, Walton Verona. We'll come back in 1 minute on WEKY and WBONTV.com.
Kid to Kid in Richmond is the best in kids resale and maternity too. Kid to Kid has clothes for all ages from newborn all the way up to preteen. Kid to Kid has toys and games that every kid can have fun with. Plus, Kid to Kid will purchase your gently used clothing or toys. Kid to Kid also takes swings, bouncers, high chairs, ride-on toys, and other kid essentials. For more information, like Kid to Kid Madison County on Facebook or stop by 1013 Sylvia Drive next to Dairy Queen in Richmond.
I'm Michelle. And I'm Jennifer. And in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With the full line of products from Cub Cadet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop's Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond. We can't wait to see ya.
38-31, Walton Verona a 7-point lead, and they have taken over here in the last couple of minutes with Neely and Berger, who have combined for 16 points here in the third quarter alone, allowing Walton Verona, who only scored 16 points the entire first half, to take a 7-point lead, Tom. Neely kicks it out to Strunk. Now Berger with it, backing her way down. Berger got in trouble, now kicks it out to Gutman. Gutman nearly threw it away.
Yeah.
And her coach telling her to calm down.
Well, she jumped to pass, committed herself, and it was Neely who she was trying to go to, saw her cutting, and Neely reverse field.
They find Strunk, and again the defense fell asleep, but Strunk couldn't finish. Now it's Hodges. Hodges will slow it down over to Young. Now Spalding comes to get it. She'll dribble it off and hand it over to Young on the right wing. Hodges now comes to get it with a knee brace on her right knee and has not slowed her down this evening.
No.
The defense has done a good job on her, though. Hodges kicks it into Young. Free throw line jumper's good. That's a pretty shot.
Oh, yeah.
Young has got 8 in the quarter.
10 now.
10 in the quarter.
Yeah.
10 points in the quarter for Young. 38-33. Walton Verona on top by 5. I would bet you money Bethlehem will not go away. Neely kicks it out to Strunk. She'll pump fake, drive in, kick it out to Lay. Now it's Gutman in the right corner. Gutman back over to Strunk in the right corner this time. Neely able to get past the defender. Bounce pass to Berger, out to Strunk, open 3.
Oh,
it's coming off, and the rebound to Bethlehem. Strunk looks tired, Tom.
Yeah.
Hodges on this end. Her jumper is good. Her floater trims that lead down to 3. 38-35, 17 seconds to play in the third quarter. And a moving screen, easy call. That time Berger did pump her left shoulder up as the defender ran by. And the referee right there to make the call. Bethlehem with a 3 can tie as we have 12.3 left to play in the third quarter.
Man, what a game.
Hodges. It's a screen from Young. Now Young to tie it up.
Oh!
Comes off, offensive rebound, and the buzzer goes off. Third quarter comes to an end. Walton Verona 38, Bethlehem 35. We will crown a state champ in 8 minutes, folks. Do not go away. Live on WEKY and WBONTV.com.
Got a little downtime during the All-A Classic? Come on out to Galaxy Bowling and Champions Bar and Grill. Play a game of pool, enjoy the live entertainment 7 days a week, and check out the arcade full of all new games. Great for a party or fun with a group. For a little break from all the basketball action, check out Galaxy Bowling Center, just 2 miles from EKU at 1025 Amberley Way in Richmond. That's just off the interstate, exit 87 in Richmond. Galaxy Bowling Center and Champions Bar and Grill.
All-A Classic basketball fans, are you hungry for melt-in-your-mouth hot roast or meatloaf just like Mom used to make? Then before or after the big games, head over to your Richmond Golden Corral. They've got all your home-style favorites, from fried chicken and slow-cooked smoked meats to oven-fresh yeast rolls and a chocolate waterfall that flows all day, every day. Plus, Golden Corral adds sirloin steak to their endless buffet daily after 4 p.m. and on Saturday and Sunday after 11 a.m. So before or after the big game, be sure to stop by your Richmond Golden Corral, where your choice rules.
Back on WEKY and WBON-TV, Young will inbound literally right in front of us to Hodges.
Best seat in the house.
And the fourth quarter will begin, Tom. We are 7 minutes and 50 seconds away from crowning the All-A Classic state champion. Hodges threw it up to Filatro, who's in there with the foul trouble with Livers Bryant. Now it's Spalding. Back to Thompson. Now it's Spalding open in the corner. Her jumper is short. Battle for the rebound, and Berger claims it with defenders all over her, and we've got a whistle and a jump ball is called. How was that a jump ball? The Walton Verona fans are asking. That will give the possession to Walton Verona, but still.
Jason Clark was holding his head. He knew, man, we're lucky on that one.
Oh, Neely with a crossover on Young, and Young nearly able to get the steal. Now it's Gutman. Over to Berger. Neely will come relieve the pressure. Neely thought about a three. Looking around.
Hesitated again.
Berger setting the screen. It is a three. Neely left it short this time, and Young grabs the rebound. Outlet to Thompson. Thompson up, and we got a blocking foul called against Strunk. That time Tom Strunk would have been better served to just play defense there.
Right.
Thompson was a little bit out of control, but it will give Bethlehem a chance to cut into that lead. 38-35, Walton Verona, 7:03 to play in the fourth.
Yeah, get those hands. Get the hands out there. You don't have to put the body in front. And if she makes it, she makes it. But it saves you a personal foul and saves them easy points.
Thompson knocks down the first. Can trim it to one here with the free throw. It's too hard, and Berger there for the rebound. Berger gives it over to Strunk, over to Gutman. Gutman going to dribble it up with the defensive Hodges all over her, and lost the handle, turns. Oh, they're going to say it's going to stay with Walton Verona. Walton Verona will keep possession. Gutman just lost the handle on it, and the Bethlehem coaching staff cannot believe it. That's a tough one.
Yeah. I'd have to agree with him on that.
Michael will inbound.
Saw one of those in the Kentucky game last night.
Berger misses the layup. Young outlets to Thompson. A 2-point lead for Walton Verona. Thompson to tie it up. She does. We are tied at 38. 6:40 to play in the fourth quarter.
Wow.
Neely gets by the defender. Kicks it out to Michael. Three, short. Neely the rebound. Neely will back it up and set it up for Walton Verona. Now drives inside. Berger off the glass. Another missed layup.
Wide open, and it threw it over the basket.
Now Hodges on the attack. Her shot comes off, and we've got a battle for the loose ball. Bodies on the floor. Young a three. It's coming off. And the ball will go out of bounds to Bethlehem. And that might be a makeup call, Tom.
Wow.
That might have been a makeup call, as the same official who didn't give it to Bethlehem on the previous possession for Walton Verona lets the Lady Banshees keep it here. Hodges to inbound. Goes up top to Spalding. Spalding out to Hodges. Deep three.
My.
It's in and out. Rebound to Berger. So many missed opportunities here in the fourth quarter as we creep under 6 minutes to play, tied at 38. Neely guarded by Young. Dribbles left. Now Berger will come up top to set the screen. Neely didn't do a good job of using the screen. We'll throw it up top to Berger. Now back over to Neely. Neely going to work her way inside, off the glass and in.
Wow.
Livers Bryant had to let her go with her 4 fouls.
Yeah.
And it's Walton Verona back on top by 2.
Double digits for Neely, now 10.
Thompson with a 3-point attempt that comes off. And the rebound to Gutman. 40-38, 5:19 to play. Neely again working on Young. Up top it's Berger. Berger looking around, dribbles, and the ball stripped away by Livers Bryant. It's Thompson on the outlet. She will lay it in, and we're tied at 40. 5:01 to play, and the pressure starting to mount as we come down the home stretch of the fourth quarter.
Thompson with 2 points headed into the fourth quarter. She now has 6, and she is on a mission.
Thompson, the top scorer for Bethlehem, has come alive here in the fourth. Walton Verona calls a timeout. We are tied at 40, 4:45 to play in the fourth quarter. Back in 1 minute on WEKY and WBONTV.com.
Kid to Kid in Richmond is the best in kids resale and maternity too. Kid to Kid has clothes for all ages from newborn all the way up to preteen. Kid to Kid has toys and games that every kid can have fun with. Plus, Kid to Kid will purchase your gently used clothing or toys. Kid to Kid also takes swings, bouncers, high chairs, ride-on toys, and other kid essentials. For more information, like Kid to Kid Madison County on Facebook or stop by 1013 Sylvia Drive next to Dairy Queen in Richmond.
I'm Michelle.
And I'm Jennifer, and in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Cub Cadet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond. We can't wait to see ya.
40-40, 4:45 to play in the fourth quarter. Addison Michael will inbound. Looking to come in the backcourt. She'll go to Gutman at the top of the key. Gutman over to Neely. And the offense being set up by Walton Verona. Crowd on their feet. Neely kicks it out to Strunk, who struggled here in the second half. She just looks winded, Tom.
Yeah, she looks tired. That's fourth game in the week since Wednesday.
Neely drives in, blocked by Livers Bryant. And it's Thompson at the other end, who is blocked by Berger, but a foul call. Foul called against Berger. That is her second foul and the team's fourth. It'll be 2 free throws coming up for Thompson. And Ella with 7 points in the game, make it 8 points in the game, 6 points here in the quarter, Tom.
Yeah, she's doing a great job. She's on a mission. She wants this. You can see it in her eyes.
Second free throw good, and Bethlehem, who once trailed by 7, 38-31, has outscored Walton Verona 11-2 to take a 2-point lead. Here's Strunk in the corner, guarded by Thompson. Strunk gets a screen, dribbles in, lost the handle, stolen away by Hodges. Hodges in a hurry the other way. Hodges off the glass and puts it in. And Bethlehem now leads 44-40.
That's definitely fatigue, Michael. She is just dead tired out there.
Michael on the left wing, pump fakes a couple of times, drives baseline. Tough shot blocked by Livers Bryant. Out of bounds, that's her fourth block of the game. And Michael will inbound when we come back. 44-40, it's a 30-second timeout by Bethlehem. We will take a 30-second commercial break and come back on WEKY and WBONTV.com.
Got a little downtime during the All-A Classic? Come on out to Galaxy Bowling and Champions Bar and Grill. Play a game of pool, enjoy the live entertainment 7 days a week, and check out the arcade full of all new games. Great for a party or fun with a group. For a little break from all the basketball action, check out Galaxy Bowling Center, just 2 miles from EKU at 1025 Amberley Way in Richmond. That's just off the interstate, exit 87 in Richmond. Galaxy Bowling Center and Champions Bar and Grill. All
this way.
3:36 to play. Bethlehem 44, Walton Verona 40. Lady Bearcats with the basketball, trailing by 4. They'll come into Strunk. Strunk will kind of granny shot it over to Neely. As Neely will get a screen from Gutman. Neely working it inside. Strunk able to get loose in the corner. Now back to Neely, and you can tell Strunk just don't want it, Tom.
She tried to give it back, and even her passes are weak.
Neely crosses over, kicks it out to Gutman. She'll drive out to Berger. 3 on its way. Good! Berger on fire here in the second half. And that 3 cuts that lead down to 1. Hodges tries to answer. Shot tipped around. Out of bounds to Walton Verona. 44-43. Lady Bearcats trailing it by 1. But they've got the basketball. Neely with Young drenched all over her as he comes up the floor. Berger with a good screen. Neely will back it up to Berger up top. Now it's back to Neely. They slow it down, try to run some offense. 2:40 to play in the fourth. Neely again, crossing over. Kicks it out to Gutman. Up top it's Berger. Berger. Bounce pass over to Neely. On the top of the key, Neely gets a screen from Berger. Out to Strunk. Over to Michael. Michael, dangerous pass, turns it over. Outlet to Young. Young to Hodges. Her jumper is short. Thompson the rebound, count the basket, and a foul.
Wow.
Ella Thompson has taken over here in the fourth with, is that 9 points here in the quarter?
Yes.
9 points in the quarter for Thompson, looking to make it 10 and looking to make the Bethlehem Banshees a 4-point lead. She does. And a whistle and a timeout. Bethlehem wants to calm themselves down with a timeout. It's Bethlehem 47, Walton Verona 43, and Tom, the swings here in the second half have been huge for both teams.
Oh, absolutely. They're both going at it strong, and it is it's just exciting high school basketball. It doesn't get any better than this.
Walton Verona led 38-31 late in the third quarter. Bethlehem has taken over since then on a 16-5 run.
Yeah.
And they now lead by 4, 47-43 with 2:14 to play in the fourth. Walton Verona got a big three a moment ago from Berger. Can they get a basket on this possession, Tom, and kind of take the pressure off of that defense? Gutman inbounds to Neely in the corner in a dangerous spot. Now Gutman able to kind of relieve the pressure on her. Down the sideline they come. Gutman spins away over to Neely. Neely with the basketball up top. We are under 2 to play in the fourth. Neely to Michael. Michael at the free throw line. Backs her way down. Kicks it out to Strunk. Strunk forces her way inside. Got it blocked with a foul on Thompson.
Must have been with the body because she got that ball clean. That might be it for Thompson.
They've got her for 3 on the scoreboard. That's her fourth personal.
Yeah.
And Strunk knocks down the first free throw. Emma Strunk has been laboring here in the second half. Again, the fourth game since Wednesday for both of these two teams. Strunk, I tell you what, Tom, she may be tired, but she steps up and knocks down 2 big free throws.
Yeah.
47-45, full timeout, Walton Verona. We will take it with them and come back on WEKY and WBONTV.com.
All A Classic basketball fans, are you hungry for melt-in-your-mouth hot roast or meatloaf just like Mom used to make? Then before or after the big games, head over to your Richmond Golden Corral. They've got all your home-style favorites, from fried chicken and slow-cooked smoked meats to oven-fresh yeast rolls and a chocolate waterfall that flows all day, every day. Plus, Golden Corral adds sirloin steak to their endless buffet daily after 4 p.m. and on Saturday and Sunday after 11 a.m. So before or after the big game, be sure to stop by your Richmond Golden Corral, where your choice rules.
Kid to Kid in Richmond is the best in kids resale and maternity too. Kid to Kid has clothes for all ages from newborn all the way up to preteen. Kid to Kid has toys and games that every kid can have fun with. Plus, Kid to Kid will purchase your gently used clothing or toys. Kid to Kid also takes swings, bouncers, high chairs, ride-on toys, and other kid essentials. For more information, like Kid to Kid Madison County on Facebook or stop by 1013 Sylvia Drive next to Dairy Queen in Richmond.
1 minute, 48 seconds to play till we crown a state champion of the All-A Classic. Thompson will inbound it for Bethlehem, Tom, as we come back to action.
Livers Bryant getting back in this game has made a world of difference against Berger. That's been a key to this Bethlehem comeback here late.
Now, Bethlehem going to try to milk this clock with a 2-point lead, 1:38 to play. Strunk comes out to defend her. Thompson gets around the defense, now backs it out, and will slow it down once again. Young, double teamed, threw it over to Thompson. Wide open layup for Spalding is good. That's a great way to milk the clock and get a basket. 1:20 to play, a 4-point lead for Bethlehem. Neely crossing over on Young, gets inside, got it blocked, got her own rebound. Now kicks it out to Berger. Needing some points are Walton Verona as we near the 1 minute mark. Now 59 seconds to play in the fourth. Neely dribbles in, off the glass, puts it in.
Wow, big.
Timeout Walton Verona, and again, Livers Bryant can't really go for the block, Tom, because you don't want to foul out, but you also give up a basket by not going for the block.
Right. Decisions you have to make in the waning moments of a basketball game. And fortunately, they're all high school age, so they can make those decisions. I wouldn't want to make them.
52.8 to play. What a fun game this has been. Walton Verona and Bethlehem battling it out for the All-A Classic State Championship. Neely with 13 points and 8 rebounds. Strunk, 11 points and 7 rebounds. Berger with 10 points and 5 rebounds for Walton Verona. For Bethlehem, 10 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 1 block for Hodges. Thompson with 12 points in the game, 10 in the quarter. She's got 6 assists as well. Young has 13 points to go along with 5 rebounds, and Livers Bryant has got 4 points, 6 rebounds, and 4 blocks for the Banshees. Here we go, 52.8 to play. Bethlehem will inbound and a 2-point lead in their back pocket. Thompson is the inbounder. She will give it up to Hodges. Hodges with Neely all over her. Throws it over to Young. Young pressured, ball is loose, and we're going to get a whistle. And I believe is it a foul or a kick ball? It's a foul on Berger.
Yeah.
They're going to say she cleared out the offensive player. It's the 3rd on Berger. Still 1 more team foul for Walton Verona to get into the bonus. Young comes to the backcourt to get the basketball. Lay all over, and there's the foul. Now you probably want a foul, Tom, if you're Walton Verona. Try to force these young ladies to make free throws. Michael will come back in for the Bearcats. A 2-point lead for Bethlehem, and Young has a chance to add to it with the 1-and-1 bonus. First free throw is up, and it's good.
Big free throw.
50-47, Young with 1 more.
14 now for Young in the game.
Second free throw also good. 15 points for Young to lead the way for Bethlehem. Neely gets the inbounds pass. Up the floor with 40 seconds to play, down by 4. Neely gets inside, backs her way down, now trying to find some help. Out to Gutman. Got to go quickly here. 30 seconds to play. Neely drives inside, lost the handle. It's out of bounds. And the possession will keep it with Walton Verona.
Everybody from Bethlehem saying, no, it's off of her. It was off of her. Timeout.
Bethlehem wants to call a timeout. Full timeout. 51-47. Back in 1 minute. Live on WEKY and WBONTV.com.
I'm Michelle. And I'm Jennifer. And in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Kopudek, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop's Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond. We can't wait to see ya.
Got a little downtime during the All-A Classic? Come on out to Galaxy Bowling and Champions Bar and Grill. Play a game of pool, enjoy the live entertainment 7 days a week, and check out the arcade full of all new games. Great for a party or fun with a group. For a little break from all the basketball action, check out Galaxy Bowling Center, just 2 miles from EKU at 1025 Amberley Way in Richmond. That's just off the interstate, exit 87 in Richmond. Galaxy Bowling Center and Champions Bar and Grill.
Walton Verona will inbound. Neely inbounds to Strunk. Strunk forces her way in. Tough shot, won't go. And Bethlehem grabs the rebound, and they are fouled.
Yeah.
Free throws to ice this game coming up for Walton Verona. And as Thompson makes her way to the free throw line, she has scored 10 points here in the quarter. Averages 17 points per game for Bethlehem. Had 2 points, Tom, through the first 3 quarters.
Yeah.
But now has 12 with her 10 points here in the fourth. First free throw comes off. Gutman the rebound. Got to go quickly here. Neely up the floor in a hurry. Neely crosses over. Gets a screen from Berger. Neely inside. Off the glass. Can't finish. Mackel the rebound. Kicks it out to Strunk. A 3. It's short. Ball tipped around again, and we have got a whistle and a traveling violation against Livers Bryant.
Oh, I took a deep breath before we started, and I'm out of breath already. That's amazing. Well, it was a great rebound there by Livers Bryant, but they said she moved her feet as she tried to get away from the defender. 3.1 seconds.
They come inbound to Gutman. Her shot blocked, and that'll do it. Bethlehem is your All-A Classic state champs as they knock off Walton Verona 51-47 to be crowned the All-A Classic state champions on the girls' side. Congratulations to Bethlehem. A 4-point win, Tom, and what a ball game here in this one.
Boy, you hear people talk about momentum shifts a lot. I will say this, from the first half to the second half, old brother Mo made his presence in this gymnasium, in this Coliseum, and both teams came out to play some basketball, and they gave us a great show here in the final of the All-A Classic.
We will take a 2-minute commercial break and come back on WEKY and WBONTV.com, folks. Do not go away. We'll come back, and we'll get our All-A Classic MVP and all-tournament team as well on the stations of Wallingford Broadcasting, WEKY, and WBONTV.com.
All-A Classic basketball fans, are you hungry for melt-in-your-mouth hot roast or meatloaf just like Mom used to make? Then before or after the big games, head over to your Richmond Golden Corral. They've got all your home-style favorites, from fried chicken and slow-cooked smoked meats to oven-fresh yeast rolls and a chocolate waterfall that flows all day, every day. Plus, Golden Corral adds sirloin steak to their endless buffet daily after 4 p.m. and on Saturday and Sunday after 11 a.m. So before or after the big game, be sure to stop by your Richmond Golden Corral, where your choice rules.
Kid to Kid in Richmond is the best in kids resale and maternity too. Kid to Kid has clothes for all ages from newborn all the way up to preteen. Kid to Kid has toys and games that every kid can have fun with. Plus, Kid to Kid will purchase your gently used clothing or toys. Kid to Kid also takes swings, bouncers, high chairs, ride-on toys, and other kid essentials. For more information, like Kid to Kid Madison County on Facebook or stop by 1013 Sylvia Drive next to Dairy Queen in Richmond.
I'm Michelle.
And I'm Jennifer, and in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Cupcadet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond. We can't wait to see ya.
Congratulations to Walton Verona, second place team in the All-A Classic State Championship. What a tournament for them. What a game here in this one. If they come up short, and your All-A Classic state champs is Bethlehem.
I am impressed with the trophies. Those look good in the trophy case. Thank you, Stanley Steidel, for that. That's really a classy thing to do for these teams. That's wonderful. Look at those trophies. Beautiful. That'll look nice in their school trophy case, won't it?
Yeah, and Tom, you got to give credit to Bethlehem. They fell down 38-31 in the third quarter. Really, all the momentum was on the side of the Lady Bearcats. And for Bethlehem to come back, not only to come back and tie it up, but to come back and win this ball game, you got to give the Lady Banshees all the credit and their coaching staff for saying the right things, doing the right things, and Thompson was the player that kind of carried on there in the fourth quarter.
Well, you and I agreed it was Ella Thompson, the MVP of the championship game, and for Walton Verona girls, Haley Neely. We'll see who all the media voted for here in a minute, but I think we're in much agreement. I don't know what Haley Neely drank or ate at halftime, but somebody said something to her, and I mean, she came out on fire. Just a fantastic job. Thank you.
Your final stats look like this for Walton Verona. Runners up in the All-A Classic State Tournament. Emma Strunk, 11 points, 7 rebounds, 10 points, 5 rebounds for Maggie Berger. 13 points and 8 rebounds to lead the way on both accounts. For Haley Neely. She had 13 points, all of them in the second half, and 8 rebounds. The smallest player on the floor with more rebounds than anybody on either team, Tom. That's the biggest thing. She had 8 rebounds, more than any player on either side. So for Walton Verona, Addison Michaels, 7 points, 6 points for Emma Gutman. And not only did Neely have 13 points and 8 rebounds, she also had 2 assists and a steal. For the Banshees of Bethlehem, 15 points for Bailey Young to go along with 5 boards, 9 points for Casey Spalding, 10 points for Amelia Hodges, 4.7 rebounds for Micaiah Livers Bryant, and 12 points, 3 rebounds for Ella Thompson. This game was, I've seen a lot of games this year, Tom. You and I have called a lot this year. This game, from start to finish, was the best, the most high-level intensity. Boys, girls, doesn't matter. This game was by far the best basketball game that I have seen this year.
Yeah, like I said, it was a Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde basketball game. It was conservative Dr. Jekyll, you know, he's not going to be out of place. He's not going to raise a ruckus. And it was like they were scared a little bit, timid. You know, it looked timid to me that first half. But, boy, when the gates opened on the second half, both teams, they came out to play the game, and they played the game as hard as they could play it. So hard that you could literally see the fatigue on some of the players' faces.
Yeah. The all-tournament team being announced for Bethlehem, number 15, Spalding, Maggie Berger, also a member of the All-A Classic all-tournament team. Ella Thompson is a member of the all-tournament team for Bethlehem. Again, she averaged in this tournament coming in today 12.7 points per game, and she finished today with 12 points. So right on her average for the tournament.
Yeah. Great job.
Haley Neely, member of the all-tournament team for Walton Verona. No surprise there.
No, 38 points coming in and averaged 12.7, and she ended up being the leading scorer in this basketball game.
Yeah, 13 points for her, leading her team in scoring and rebounding in this contest. Young, Bailey Young, another member of the all-tournament team from Bethlehem.
Yeah.
She led the team in scoring today with 15 points, had some big three-pointers in the third quarter when they were making their comeback. And Emma Strunk, also a member from Walton Verona of the All-A Classic all-tournament team.
That's fun. And you'll remember this the rest of your life. These 6 ladies out there are going to remember this the rest of their life. Something to talk to their kids and grandkids. Grandma, is it true you really were on the all-tournament team in the All-A Classic? And, here we go.
MVP of the tournament, no surprise here. Hodges is named the All-A Classic tournament MVP in today's game. Again, not a huge game for her, Tom, but coming in, Hodges had averaged 18 points per game. She had scored a total of 54 points. And in today's contest, 10 points, never really forced anything, had 3 rebounds, knocked down some big free throws as well, and she is the All-A Classic all-tournament team MVP.
An assist. She had a couple of block shots, so Miss Do It All out there. That was great.
Final score, 51-47, as Bethlehem is your All-A Classic champion. We will end this broadcast and come back in a few moments for the boys' game, as Jamie Boggs will join me on the call for game number 2. The the nightcap of the All-A Classic Championships. It'll be the boys, Frankfort and St. Henry, coming your way, folks. So if you're watching on WBON TV, this broadcast will end. Another broadcast will pop up. You can click on that and watch us live. If you're on WEKY, we'll have a couple of commercials for you, and then we will be joined once again as we do the pregame show for the boys' game. Final score, 51-47. Partner Bethlehem, your All-A Classic state champs. For Tom Gross and myself, Michael Watkins, our producer on the radio side, Jaden Johnson, our producer on the TV side, Gage Hill, and our cameraman, Austin Hanks. Thank you for hanging out with us here for the All-A Classic champs for the girls. Bethlehem, the Banshees. Now, let's take a commercial break. We'll end this broadcast and come back for the boys' game on WEKY and WBONTV.com.